Let's raise our glasses. Yeah. To the man that runs the shop.
And a foot on my neck.
I talked to the DA. We want to cut a deal. So what does that mean for us?
I can't take no more surprises.
I'm not doing this.
You don't have a choice.
Stay away from my client and my family.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about The Shy Season 6, Episode 13. This is my quick thoughts, early impressions. Down below, I want you guys to give me your quick thoughts, early impressions on this episode. And man, it's a damn shame, y'all. It's a damn shame to what happened to Rob's dad, Alonzo, aka Leon. Man, that's crazy, man. I was thinking that we was going to see more of his character. I thought he was going to be more of a threat to Duda, but it didn't take long. Once Duda had that conversation with him, he said, you know what? I got to get you up out of here. You know what I'm saying? You got to go. And we know he got Zay to take care of the job. And we know Zay was talking about how he's not cold-hearted and all that stuff. Well, in this episode, I guess he passed the test. Zay, he caught a body. And man, I know Rob, he gonna be very, very upset because he was just talking about how he's gonna give his father a second chance and, you know, maybe they can have a relationship with each other. But it's a little bit too late for that. It is over. Your boy Duda, he don't give a damn. I mean, it was his birthday. He said, you know what? I'm taking out anybody that gets in my way. Y'all saw what happened with that pastor. And yes, the theories were true. The pastor was working with Duda and they had the deal as far as the money. And the pastor was running his mouth talking about, I want more, you know, off the cut or whatever. Like, really? He was running his mouth like he was big and bad. I guess since he thought he used to run the streets back in the day, that he can run his mouth to Duda. And he found out the hard way. And Duda, he put hands on that boy, burnt his neck all up. It goes to show you that if you run your mouth to Duda, that you're going to suffer some very negative consequences. I mean, that's exactly what happened in this episode as far as the whole pastor and Alonzo. They learned the hard way. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your girl, Keisha, baby Ronnie, Nuck if you buck. As I told you guys, the whole theory about Nuck being the father, it was true this entire time. I know people was like, no, it ain't true. It's no way that's happening and all that. Look, this was one of the, main topics of discussion back in season 3. I don't know if people forgot, but back in season 3, a lot of the fans was talking about this. I mean, we know Keisha had a relationship with Nuck. Just because they never showed her and Nuck hook up on screen does not mean they didn't. They pretty much hinted at that when Keisha and Nuck had that conversation earlier on in season 6 when he apologized to her. We know they had a serious relationship. He hooked up with her. You know what I'm saying? So even though she got kidnapped, that whole time she was already knocked up. So everybody was believing that, that sicko was the father, but that was not the case. And I like how they had Rashad say, oh, I thought the old boy was the father, because that's what the majority of the fans was thinking. But no, a DNA test never happened. And this is what the fans was talking about back in season 3. I even said it. I said, man, she need to go ahead and have a DNA test because we don't know whose father that is for real. And, eventually that's what ended up happening in this episode. We know baby Ronnie, he has sickle cell, but it was good to see that he was able to meet his real father. And I know Nuck ain't the best person. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the best person, but at least, his father is not that sicko. Now, we know Emmett was kind of upset, but he's willing to, work through it. I know it is tough, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. A lot of you guys have been talking about now, Nuck may not make it because y'all know Nuck, based off what we just saw, how happy he was when he was, in the same room as his son. He was happy to see baby Ronnie, right? And I just got that feeling it may change him and he may actually try to, be a better person. And if he tries to be a better person, y'all know Duda ain't gonna like that. I mean, Nuck, he may end up being softer because he has a son and he wants to do better. And if that's the case, if he, I guess, is showing a weakness at work with Duda, Duda will try to get him up out of here. You already saw what Zay is willing to do. Zay is willing to catch a body. So that means that Nuck could be taken out. Now, I hope not, because the last thing that Keisha wants is her son not to have a father around. And it would be kind of sad to see your boy Nuck go out like that. But hey, it's Duda. Y'all know he is willing to do whatever he got to do to get anybody up out of his way, especially if they are a threat to him. And it's just crazy because we know he has all these enemies. Even Alonzo stated that in this episode, like, dude, you talking about me worrying, you need to worry about all the enemies that you got. And that's the truth, right? All these enemies he got, and he's still walking around breathing. It's crazy. Also on the episode, we saw Duda and Damien had a conversation. I know we saw the exclusive pictures. I know a lot of the fans was talking about, oh, Damien, he's working with Duda, but we did not know the context of those pictures. As I told you guys, I gotta wait to see the episode to see what they talking about. And Damien, he actually cares for his brother. He does not want Emmett getting locked up. He understands that the IRS, they're gonna come and ask about these numbers, and they're gonna have a lot of explaining to do. So Emmett, he needs to rather cut ties with Duda or, you know, get these numbers together. He got to figure out something, y'all. I mean, Duda is bad for business when it's all said and done. And if Damien gets in the way, we know Duda, he'll get him up out of here just like that. Y'all know he don't give a damn. He don't give a damn at all. It's crazy. But I guess we smoking on that Alonzo pack. Damn, Leon. I thought he was going to survive a little bit longer. I thought it would be, you know, more build up on his character. But no, the OG up out of here. And now Rob, he going to be on one. Alicia, y'all know she going to be upset because even though they was going through some stuff, you can tell she still has feelings for Alonzo or had feelings for him. Your boy Rashad was upset because he learned that that leather jacket was Alonzo's and he was pissed off. But it seems like this little aggressive type of relationship that we saw in this episode with Rashad and Alicia, she liked that. You know what I'm saying? She liked to get down like that. And that whole scene was crazy, man. It was crazy. I told you guys, Alicia, she crazy as hell. And she a freak for real. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on Bakari. He was pissed off. He was mad as hell in this episode. Professor Gardner gave him a brand new laptop. He was good, right? He was feeling real good. I was trying to give Bakari the benefit of the doubt. I was hoping that he would not be stupid enough to bring his new laptop around Duda, but no, he did. And Duda broke it right in his face because Bakari was running his mouth like, really? So we know Bakari, he's now thinking that Brittany has something to do with it. After he had a conversation with Jake, I cannot wait to see that conversation between the two. But man, he was definitely upset in this episode. One of you guys did mention that y'all think he gonna snap eventually. And to be honest with you guys, I think that just may be the case. Now, my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Victor. We know the DA has gave him a deal, and that deal is to basically drop a dime on Duda. You know what I'm saying? Snitch out Duda, and then you good. And you're gonna have protection. But we know that Victor does not want to be a snitch. At the same time, he does not want to get locked up. And we know that him and Fatima, they end up taking a break, which, you know, she was very upset about that. Now, quick thoughts, early impressions on Rose. That girl a freak. I mean, she came back for one episode. She is trying to fix up Smokey's. And of course, she is hooking up with some of the new, you know, workers at Smokey's as well. I mean, this girl is on one. And also my quick thoughts, early impressions on your boy Papa. This man said, you know what? I'm going to take the pastor's advice. And now I'm going to charge people for my podcast, which may end up backfiring. We're going to see how it all ends up, you know, going by the end of the season. But Papa, he needs to stay away from Pastor Zeke because that dude is a flat out crook. Now, we know your girl, LaPortia, she returned to the show. She heard about Dre and Nina breaking up. And you know what I'm saying? She's pressing it, y'all. She's trying to hook back up with Nina. And every time that I see LaPortia, all I can think about is Anita Baker and the time that her and Nina hooked up. I mean, that was crazy, right? But I will be dropping the full recap for you guys later on in the day. We had, you know, 2 shows come on tonight with Power Book 2 Go Season 4 premiere. And of course, The Shy airing as well. But both of those recaps will be released later on in the day, so I want you guys to stay tuned for them. But I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.